Awesome. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. And thank you, everyone who's going to watch us online. My name is Tina Sokolovska, and here's some of my contact information, just in case if you want to take a photo and contact me later. So just few words before we start who I am. I'm a fashion editorial photographer with experience over 18 years. And recently I became Nikon Ambassador, which is I'm very proud of. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a long journey, and I've been using Nikon since the day one. So that's why for me it feels like, full circle moment. And this picture right here, it's one of the most famous images that I've ever created. The name of it is On the Wave, and it was selected among the top 100 best photographs in the world. And I do love teaching workshops around the world as well. And I also have my own art coffee table book, She Everywhere, that you can find and purchase online. Also, I'm a founder of 917 Agency and an ambassador for WC and Iworo. Okay, let's get it. I'm not gonna take much of your time. Today we're gonna learn how to do clean beauty portraits. I'm huge on shooting like clean, fresh, nice portraits, and I think this is something that every photographer have to know how to do it. So let's get into it. Key elements for clean beauty: soft diffused light. Of course, sometimes I like to use a bit more harsh modifiers, but overall I like to take control of my light, and I like it to be soft, like as you can see right here in this example. Controlled, balanced shadows, natural skin texture. And right now I'm very happy to see that our industry kind of heading towards more like less post-production and keep it more natural, especially showing us skin texture, pores, and all these times that we had to retouch and make it smooth as possible behind us. Yay. Clean styling with minimal distractions. So it's very important how you style your shoot, not just like how you light the image, but how you style it. And for today's shot, I got some of the props with me that we're going to use, and I'm going to show you how we can use it. I'm just going to go through briefly some of my favorite diffusers. It doesn't have to be obviously like the same size or the same brand, just to show you the idea. I put some references of course, from Adorama website, so you know where to purchase. So here, deep white umbrella that I like to use in my fashion and beauty shots. For example, this shot was taken with the umbrella. You can see like just a little bit more harsh shadows under her, which creates more more dramatic look, which I really like. The other one, this is Profoto Octa Softbox. I think we're gonna use this one. We have it right here, so you're gonna see, guys, how we use it in real life. It's probably like the most frequent use an item in my shots. Here's also like example. It's very, very soft diffused light. Here also I love to light a bit and use some reflectors, especially curved reflectors. It doesn't have to be curved. Like here we're gonna use just the clipboard, which, yeah, you can basically use any item that can reflect and soft diffuse the light. There we have dish reflector, beauty dish. It's also like, I think it was the first reflector that I've ever bought as a photographer. So therefore a lot of my earlier work was shot mostly with the beauty dish, and then I eventually got sick of it, and I was like, okay, it's time for me to explore other options. But I do love beauty dish. It gives like this perfect balance between soft and hard light, somewhere in the middle. Here was the example that actually I shot in my home, just against the wall, using only one light, and it was beauty dish. And the other one is my personal favorite, Westcott Optical Spot by Lindsay Adler. It's another amazing photographer that I also saw that she was doing some demos right here. And I do love this spotlight because it gives this amazing, you can create some amazing effects like this. It was also shot in my home. So my point is that like sometimes you don't have to have expensive setup or rent expensive studio. Sometimes those portraits like this you can create even in your home with only one wall. Another thing that I also like, this portable butterfly light modifier. It's huge, as you can see. It's comparable to human height, and we do like to use those more, of course, like for full body shot, but as well like we can place them above the head or on the side. Sometimes I like to bring those also outside and to help me diffuse the sun. And of course, like just simple glow reflectors, panels. And this is some inspo pictures that I found online. Those are not mine. Those are actually was created AI, I believe. But anyway, we're gonna try to not repeat, but do something like in this vibe. I brought some creams that we can use as a texture and kind of like create the same look. And I'm going to show you how to specifically show the textures of beauty products on the face of the model. Okay, working with the props, those are my pictures. And here, as you can see, this shot we got also with the flower. This one was with the cake. We actually bake the cake ourselves because we couldn't find the one we need in the store. So we just like bake one. But I do love to work with the flowers or fruits. They always like bring this, you know, kind of highlight and freshen up. Like even you can see right now how it's like add immediately some more glow. And yeah, just like I love the look with the flowers. Okay, how to recreate. So today I will try to show you my top three lighting schemes that I use in my beauty shots. And the first one, we're gonna start with, I think like the most simple one. We're gonna place this soft box as a front, as a key light, and maybe one we gonna put below just like to feel, but we're gonna see how it's gonna play out in our small space because the space is not really big. So I think maybe we will be good just like with one. If I can ask that for your help, just like to place. Thank you. Just like I think if I can ask you to stand. Do you prefer to sit down or to stand?
Oh, either.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, maybe here. We're gonna start maybe with placing just like a little bit, yeah, 45 degrees like that. And I think we're gonna put this one right here. Just like a bit closer to her face. Let's see. I think so, yeah. Yep. Thank you. Yeah, you do it so easy. I have problems with my back, so I need a little bit assist with my lights. Okay, perfect.
Oh, make sure you're tethered in.
Yep. Switch to tether. Today I'm gonna work with Nikon Z6 III, which is an amazing camera. I do have also Z8, and Z6 III is much lighter, but also deliver amazing results. Yep.
So someone's asking, when you did use a beauty dish, did you prefer the hard one or the soft style ones that collapse?
The hard one, metal one, for sure. Yep. And today, so my camera is paired with Nikon 135 1.8S Plena, which is the most favorite lens for beauty portraits. I'm obsessed with this. And if you go online to my Instagram page, and you can see my recent Vogue Mexico cover that was shot also on this lens. Yeah. Okay, let's start. Okay, this is not good. This is very dark.
Yeah, try TTL.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Try that.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, done. Goodbye.
Yeah, that's it, guys. Yeah, this is beautiful. So you will see the reason why I like this lens. Just the detailization of the skin, the pores. It's amazing. So currently I'm on f8. And actually we can bring ISO a bit down. 125. The shutter is 100. I think a background is a little bit like more bluish, right? Because we have blue, but it's not a problem, really. So right here, as you can see, it's ready just with having one light, one soft box placed on 45 degrees. My face, we have already amazing, clean beauty shot. And of course, our model has perfect face and perfect skin for it. It's also very important. So I would suggest, if you're building your portfolio in beauty, try also take a look at the model, at her skin tone, skin texture. Of course, it's always easier to start while you're not very experienced in beauty shots. It's easier to start with the model who first of all know how to work with beauty shots, and the second also like has beautiful skin. And then of course later on, because like if you have, you know, some commercial project and you have no power over choosing the model, of course you have to work with the people the client choose, and it's fine. But like sometimes, you know, it's better just to test yourself and get some experience beforehand. I do love to do some beauty test shots with the models. Beautiful. Beautiful. You see how here from the one side, I'm sorry, I cannot really see because of this light, I guess.
They can see this.
Yeah, but they can see. Oh, yeah, they can see there. Beautiful. So here you can see like from this side, it's more light from one side than the other, and even I think it bounces back from this reflector and creates this little bit of a contour light, which I love. Amazing, beautiful. Love it. Just 1 second. Let me change this. Perfect. So we see better. I always put my focus obviously on the eyes. Let's try to turn just a little bit ahead. Yes. To this side. Yes. Relax. Beautiful. If you have any questions, by the way, while we're shooting, like about the position of the model or the composition, I don't know, the light, like feel free to raise your hand because we're here to learn and I'm here for you to answer your questions first of all. Yes, I love the relaxed position when the mouth like more relaxed and you can see a little bit of your teeth. It's beautiful. Yeah, let's do a little bit more like this. Yes. This is all beautiful. And sometimes, you know, I like to play with crop options afterwards. For example, do something like this. Or even closer. Do some a bit rotation. It's always nice to play with the pictures afterwards. So that's why like sometimes I like to leave some space and do not shoot too tight right away. For example, like, yes, I can shoot like this. Yeah. But for me, it's easier to do like this and then afterwards just crop. Just a second. Yeah. Okay, do we have any questions at this stage? No. Okay, perfect. Now let's try to incorporate our textures. We have some cream. So what I want you to do, let's put some cream on the cheek and kind of like model with showing the same, yes, like showing the cream, but maybe like to put some texture. And let's place it maybe over here. Yes, and also maybe if we do have some napkins for later, so we can, yes, for that would be great. Awesome. So what I'm gonna do, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, so just like this. Yep. It's a nice cream. A little bit more. Mr. Rice Queen. Okay. Let's try, let's see how our texture is gonna play out. Yes. See, we have today, we're very lucky that our model is experienced and I don't even need to tell her how to pose because she's already like posing the exact way I need her to pose. So right here, I do love the texture moment, but I think we can still work a little bit more and maybe I can do F7. Yeah. Yes, this is beautiful. Let's try to just like, can you move a little bit here? Yes, amazing. Just rotate. Yeah, like maybe like, you know, if you can just like be more kind of on it. Yeah, on it like this. Where is our shot? Doesn't want to show. Okay. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this one is so much better. Yeah, amazing, beautiful. Now let's do like one more with laughing and like more, yes, like happy vibes. Yes, amazing. Let's add just like a little bit. Yeah, just like one, just a little bit move right here. Yes. Yeah, that's beautiful. Amazing beauty campaign. We have to send the brand these pictures. Yes. Okay, now, Seth, can we add some light behind her? Any I can take?
You want to do a light or a reflector?
A reflector, just like basic one.
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's add just like a little bit more. One more reflector. Just to make the back brighter. Yeah, just like to bounce. So light will bounce off that board just a little bit more, and it's gonna give a bit more light towards that side. Yep. Okay, and you can like still more. Yeah, awesome. Let's see. Yes. See in the difference in the previous one before we added the other reflector and after. Thank you. Yes, this is a beautiful, clean beauty shot. Also, it's very important the nails of the model. Like I feel when you plan in the shoot with the model, it's very important to let her know that she has to come with super nude, clean, not long nails. So thank you so much for being so professional. Yes. What's the question?
So Brad, what's going on, Brad? Brad's asking, does it make sense to have the tube facing down like that? Wouldn't you want the opposite side of her face with the cream and angle it upwards, held by the bottom, I guess, to show the name of it more?
Yes, this one is showing the name. Yes, it's very, so this, the pose the model doing, it's very, very classic pose for beauty shots. If you like just go online on Pinterest and scroll around beauty campaign shots, there's like very kind of like maybe top 10 positions that the models usually hold the product, either like this, yeah, because with this hand, it's not always comfortable. So this is like, yeah. And the way she nods, she knows what she's talking about, yeah. So this is like very classic position.
I think he's asking about putting it on the opposite side of her face.
On the opposite side of her face?
I think that's what he's asking.
Let's try. Yes. So here, like, if she's positioned this way, I don't really like how the texture plays out, in my opinion. So if I would shoot the beauty campaign, I would shoot it like this. Yeah, this and this.
Doing this upside down.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so the left one versus the right one, I would choose as the left one option, because this is more, in my experience, that clients want to see and clients would choose. But this is my experience in working with beauty campaigns and beauty brands. Okay, let's move on. Let's maybe take off our texture. Yes. Thank you. Just like try not to ruin makeup. Yeah. Okay, guys, do we have any questions right now while our model is resetting? Any in person light, don't be afraid. I know it's always, the first person to speak. Yes.
Yeah, I have a question for you.
Mhm.
Which it seems that you prefer, since the model's been working with you for a while, that she has the closed lip smile.
Mhm.
She has beautiful teeth. Maybe why would you go for that, the closed mouth smile, rather than showing the teeth? Because that looks like a great shot on the left.
Yeah, that's the
Because
left
the
one.
teeth.
I chose the left one. So yeah, the question was why I would choose, why I would prefer the closed mouth over open smile, where the model shown her teeth. And in fact, yes, I chose the left shot where she's like more laughing and showing teeth. But again, like it's always up to the brand, what's their vibe and what they're going for. It's very, very rare when I have to decide. Like, for example, if it's my personal project that I'm working on, I can fully decide and choose which look I want, right? But like when you're working for the client, it's usually like they tell you how they want, like do they want full teeth of, like, no, full mouth of smile, like in teeth and happy, or they want more dramatic. So yeah, but for sure, like in this case, I would prefer her smiling and laughing.
The only possible drawback is that you would be drawing more attention to the smile than the product, which is, they want the product, so I see.
I agree. I agree. Yes. Sometimes, but again, like sometimes it's not always about the product itself, because brands want also people, when they look at the picture, at the campaign, they want you just to have the feeling in general, get the sense,
They look
the
at the
energy. Yeah, like how they associate themselves with the model, and like the happy vibes. It's not necessarily about the product itself. Even like right now, I see lately that a lot of brands doing their campaigns without even showing the product, just in general, some lifestyle picture where the girl is walking on the street and not even showing the product, or and then they just set the logo, right? So it's not always about the product, and that's why we don't really like to focus also much on that, if it makes sense. Okay, let's move. Right now we have this serum. We're gonna see how this is gonna play, because this one is more challenging due to the silver, I don't know, texture. This is the great product, but as you can see, it's going to reflect a lot. So let's try to see how we can position that and maybe do more front shots. Yes. So here, yes, like this is perfect. Yes. Let's try turning just a little bit more to me. Yes. Yes, so I can see perfectly more. And here, let's do without smile. And look at me. And more like straight like this. Perfect. Yeah. So I would suggest for products, if you do have some products that are going to reflect, like a few weeks ago, we shot a campaign for perfumes, and the perfume itself was so hard to shoot because it was reflecting and bouncing. It was like very, very hard to position. So the trick is with shots like this, yeah, you have to just like try to play around with the light and see the angle. Also, sometimes if the light just is perfect and I don't want to move that, maybe, try to explore to see how the reflection change from you moving the camera. Sometimes, the model can move just a little bit to the side, or I can move, and here we go. Okay, perfect. I think, do we have questions about this shot? Because I would love to move to other to other light scheme. Okay.
So someone's asking,
Uh-huh.
is the background and models top the color of both a choice for the product shot? Like, was that a deliberate choice to have a white background and a white top?
Yes, the white backdrop is usually, the most standard one. And here, as you can see, we do have just a little bit like white goes towards gray, bluish, which is very easy to change in post-production. That's why, like, I'm not really overthinking and over-explaining this moment. But yes, I do like most of my beauty shots, the white backdrop. Okay, but also like if you want to lead more and just like to have white background, we can put one more light placed directly on the background, and then it's going to be more white. Yes.
Benefit to leave it like this so that the background is that little bluish, grayish, whatever.
Yeah.
Because it provides contrast.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, as I said, like the question was, sorry, I know. Yeah, the question was, is it like make sense to leave this bluish gray background like this because it provides the contrast? And I do agree with that. I don't feel like super bright white gonna work for this story specifically, because I do like the resemblance of the gray products and the background. But as I said, right now, the post-production, it's so advanced, it's not even the problem to change your background in any tone or any tint. Yeah. So this is like perfect shot, and I feel we can move to our next setup, which I want to actually swap and put this behind her. If you can help me with that. Yeah. So the second option, I want to show you how we can actually use this light as a background. So this light gonna serve us as a background and of course contour light. And we will need one more light, the key light that gonna be just like front. Let's do beauty dish.
No beauty?
Mm-hmm. That's okay.
Actually,
Maybe.
do you want to do a beauty or do you want to do a white magnet?
See. What's the easiest? Yeah, that's perfect. Let's remove. Yeah, this is amazing. Just like without. Yeah,
Okay.
without. No.
Okay. This is B. Okay, A, B.
A, B. Let's see.
You want to do overhead? You want to do, what do you want?
Just like
Over?
a little bit over, yeah, tilt. Can I ask you just to stand here for a second so we can see? Yeah, just this is perfect. Yeah, don't be afraid to experiment with your lights. You can always just take extra minute to play around with lights, put it from different directions to see how it works for you. I'm just like showing today my most favorite lights and how I'm usually working. Awesome. Let's see. I think we need to put, this is B, right?
Yeah, B.
Okay, how can I do it more bright?
Try that.
Okay. Yeah, I think more. Yeah, even
So what
I can just like close
what I
F.
would do is I would turn this off. I'll go to this, put it on auto. Now try that. So that's the backlight. Right. Now turn this auto, turn this back on, and now try.
Perfect. Let's see. Yeah, this is beautiful. Like this is one of my most favorite yeah, the way to shoot beauty products and just like beauty portraits, especially, you know, like for if probably we would have hairstylist on the set, I would ask her to tuck in the hair so we would have like more clean neck right here. But it just like for you, just as a note, it's still gonna be beautiful. But if I would shoot campaign, probably like I would do like some slick hair. Yeah, that's why like when we work, we have whole team present during the whole shoot, makeup artist, hairstylist, wardrobe stylist that adjust the model for every light setup, every look, every change. This is very important. And also it's also interesting, it's more interesting story for you. So you have like different shoots from during one session. Let's see. Yeah, this is stunning. I love. Sorry, I just love it. It's just amazing. I love absolutely this shadow right here. I like this little highlight, and yeah, just like the position, stunning. The neck. Yeah, let's do more this side. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. And let's add here, I feel like it would be great addition to our portraits. Yes. Mm-hmm. Let's maybe put it more around the neck, a little bit more down. Yes. And more so we can see the neck.
So the chat's asking, do you feel that these shots are slightly overexposed?
No, absolutely not. I do understand why you can think that, because we do have a lot of lights behind her, but in this case, no, it's actually just like show her skin glowing and highlights her skin. This is her highlighter that she put on like her face, and it's a makeup. But again, at the same time, in this case, if I would feel like it's too much for me, I would just ask my makeup artist to put a little bit more powder and make her skin more matte. But I would definitely not touch any exposition at all. And again, like, you know, guys, I hope you shoot in raw, and when you edit, you can slightly adjust exposure with no problem, like one position left. Those are yes, but this is just like for preview, so it's like faster loading. But I do have into I shoot in raw plus JPEG, just like in case, you know, so it's faster loading in Capture One for previews. Yes, but of course I edit only raw files. Yes, and for other light setups, I do like to underexpose even, because I feel when I edit under, a bit like underexposed pictures and bring more highlights up, it gives more depth to the picture. So it's again like it's all about which light setup you guys doing. But in this case, I would definitely not do any darker. Okay, let's work more with the flower. Beautiful. I like how her lips colors matches the flower color. Yeah. Yeah, don't forget that it's also about color matching, and it instantly makes the picture more pleasant when you do have complementing colors or the colors that matching. Okay, let's show more of the neck. Yes. Just like a little bit. Beautiful. Now let's place the flower. Maybe where's your one eye?
Still like this?
Yeah. Yeah, just like this. Yeah. This is beautiful, but now let's laugh. Let's do the same, but yes. Yes. Yeah, see, this is beautiful. This is very cute.
The histogram. The histogram.
The histogram. Where is the histogram in picture one?
That's yours.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's do more. Let's laugh. Yes. Love it. Yeah, and again, like, see, there is exposure. So for example, we can just like bring it a little bit down like this, if you feel. And a little more contrast. But this is like very fresh beauty shot for me, to be honest. This feels perfect. Okay, let's do a little bit more. Yeah, I love working with the flowers. Perfect. Okay, amazing. Now let's do the texture without the flower. Let's put the flower down and let's take the texture. Maybe let's try to do that, you know, and if you can just like pour the serum on your cheek.
Which side?
Let's see. Let's do on this side, maybe. Yeah, or yeah, I feel like it's gonna be easier for you to do this side.
Because of
And
the
just
light?
like, yeah, just like trying to see. Do you think, can you put right here like this? Oops. Yeah, and I will tell you when, and it just like can go down. Okay, let's do test shot. 1 second to make sure. Yeah, perfect. Let's, yes, you can do it. Yes, more, 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 more. Don't be afraid. So it's like more. Yes, it's all the way. More, 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 more. Yeah. It's a little bit. Yeah. Let's do it again. Let's put
Someone
it
wants to know
away.
if you have a go-to f-stop.
Yes, F8 if I'm in the studio, or F13. I know, it's super random. Don't even ask. It just over 18 years, it just happened. I was like, okay, I like 8 and I like 13. Somewhere in the middle, I'm not sure, but when I'm outside, I do like to work with open one, of course, like 3.5. Yeah.
It's your lucky f-stop.
You're that close with this lens.
Mhm.
13 makes a lot of sense.
Yes, exactly. Yes, when I'm close to the model, using 135, F13 makes sense. Yes, I do love utilization a lot. So again, like if I don't have to move too much, I like to bring this lens. If I have to move more, I like to bring my 24-120 f4, which is also incredible lens. It has wide range and it's very light. So it's very easy to work with. But I'm not necessarily looking for easiest option sometimes. And I like to use this lens also for outside shots. If I have the space to go like, you know, further. And I do like to use this lens for full body shot. It like brings amazing image, and especially backgrounds. Like, you know, when you have some mountains or the city in the background. If you're using this lens, it's gonna give you completely different perspective in your photo. Yes, you have the same one. Wow. Hello, Bestie. Yeah, I love this lens. Okay, let's do it again. Let's remove it. Yes, and let's maybe try, because it still has like a little bit more, yeah, bubbles. So maybe like if you just do it again, like, so it just goes down. Yeah. Yeah, so that's sometimes the trick with working with textures, because you never know how it's going to play out, and sometimes you need 20 takes of doing the same action over and over again, pouring the same serum on your face 20 times. Yes. Yeah, if there is any favorite product to make skin glowy, you're asking. Yes. So usually it's the work for our makeup artists, but from what I know, they like to mix the drops, the highlight drops, in a liquid form. For example, like I know like Rare Beauty or some other brand has it with some cream or serum. So they mixing it up and they put it with the brush over the face. Yeah. So try to mix cream with some drops, like some highlight drops. Okay. Let's try to do again. Yes. I can just like point you right here. Yeah, don't be afraid to touch your face with this. Yes. Yes. Yeah, this is fine. Yes. Let's see. This is way too much. This looks weird, but let's see our first takes. 1 second. This is not. Okay, this was cute. This was cute. Okay, let's do again. But now, this time, let's try to put the serum not dripping, but maybe, going to the side of the face like this. And also, addition to your question before, do not forget about models' hands, shoulders if it's open, collarbones, neck, because it, looks weird when the face is all pretty and glowy and the rest of the body is not. So whatever is in your shot, you have to make sure it's also the same tone. Okay. Yes, can we try to, yeah, maybe like, like that. Just like the last try, and then we're gonna move to our last setup super quick. It's okay. Yes. Yeah, let's do. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oops. Yes, sorry. This is better, but not ideal. I would still, so if it would be real shot, I would probably like spend another 40 minutes just on this shot to get it right. I'm very happy about the light and everything. It's just like more about to get this perfect shot when the serum is dripping, basically. So as we don't have that much time, if you allow me, I'm gonna move quick to the last, my favorite set up, which is using the spotlight. So this we're gonna just remove, we don't need those. We're gonna use our white backdrop.
Like this.
Yeah, we don't need this. We're just gonna use this. And I have another product. Okay. Let's put, is this one? I just like want it to be circle, basically. Yep. Okay. This is perfect. Can you stand here, for example, my love? Yeah, just like here, just like half of her face. Yeah, half of her face. Perfect.
You want it sharper?
Yes. As sharp as we can. So we have another serum that we're not gonna pour probably, but I'm gonna show you how we can use this light right here. And we don't need this one. We're just gonna work with one light. Yes. Perfect. Of course, if we would have much more time, I would use a bit more different setups. Mm-hmm.
See it? I see it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But I do teach also private workshops in case you want to learn more. Okay, so this is already beautiful. Let's play with different positions. Can you go just a little bit more closer to the background? Just a little bit. Yeah. Kind of. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Beautiful. But now let's actually do this one. Mm-hmm. Yes, amazing. Love it. Also like how the bluish color in the background complements our blue bottle. Actually, yes, why not? Let's have more blue. I love it. I like also how the light goes through this bottle. Let's do more. There's also different masks that you can put here in different shapes. It can be, I don't know, star, heart, or window, any other shapes. So you can also like play around with different shapes. I do love circle because it's more universal. And now let's put it just like to the side of her face. Oops. Yeah, just to the side. Yeah, it's also beautiful, but I feel like just a little bit nose. Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, don't move. Yeah, relax. Yes, I like this a lot. Just like here, you know, we have full focus on our product. And can you look kind of, you know, through me here over my shoulder? Amazing. Let's maybe turn just a little bit, tilt head like here, and maybe bring it a bit more up the product itself. Yes, love it. Even closer. And a bit more other way. Yes. Here. Okay, perfect. Do you feel like we have a few minutes left? Do you feel we can try more to drip the serum? Yeah, yeah. Yes, this is more watery. Yeah, you can, yeah, here is perfect. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Let's do one more drip. One more. Yeah, here the laundry I don't like for sure. Yeah, that's why it's like it's really challenging to work with those textures. But this one probably like the closest that I would choose, and probably I would crop it like really, really close so you can actually see see the texture. Yeah, we were shooting this product, but we were mostly doing the video because on the video it's much easier to show the serum's textures, how they dripping, you know, in the motion. But that's why I like a bit photos like this are more challenging, but it's the skill that it's very important to have. And I hope this demo was very knowledgeable for you. And let me know if you have any questions. I'm gonna go right here to my Instagram in case you want to follow me or you will have any questions after. Feel free to follow, reach out. I do have other workshops going on with Nikon, and I hope I'm going to be back to Adorama as well with other demos. So yes, I'm here to answer your questions. We have 5 minutes.
Yeah. Someone in the chat's asking if you have any like favorite modifiers you go to.
Yes, I can go back to the previous that I was showing real quick. So I do love the umbrella, deep white umbrella like this. I do love Octabox, the big one. Arched reflector, beauty dish. And this one, optical spot by Lindsay Adler, I do love to use as well. Yes, other question?
The timing to negotiate between you and the company, or is it dictated on how long you have to do the photo shoot?
So the question is about the timing. This client tell me how much time we have for the shoot, or I have to tell.
Is it negotiated? They kind of dictate the unit, like this in a month or week or.
Oh, you're talking about deliverables, like the turnaround time. Okay, that's also, it's all part of pre-production process where we negotiate and we talk when do they need these deliverables by. So it all depends. Sometimes, you know, the clients are rushed and they have more rushed projects. And of course, like, you know, we try to plan accordingly. But usually it's within not faster than 2-3 weeks, I would say.
And the other thing is, I know you have a team right now. Let's say, early on in your career, when you're starting out, and you're like the only person beside the model, and you do the work. What would you say the percentage is between the photo shoot and the post-production, and like how much of time, what do you spend more time on? The photo shoots as in shooting, or the more the adjusting, the editing, all that stuff, post-production?
Yeah, so the question is before I had the team, how I was how I was running my shoot, and what was spending more time on the shoot itself or post-production. So I know that it depends on photographer. Some photographers do like post-production. I do not. So I'm trying to spend more time on the shoot itself and to outsource post-production if I can. So right now, like for all beauty shots like this, the big ones, we do have our in-house editor who handles post-productions. But of course, like I do have the skill and I can post-product myself. But before that, I was trying to do more shoots and just to play around with lights and the model. And my philosophy always was to edit as less as I can and to keep the photo as natural as I can. No heavy post-production, yeah.
Is there a dream shoot or a dream brand that you would like to work with in the future that you haven't yet?
If there's a dream brand that I want to work featuring, if we're talking about beauty brands, yes, probably Rode would be amazing because I feel like their beauty campaigns are the best right now in the industry. Yeah, Hailey Bieber definitely did amazing job doing this product, and I do love their campaigns and pictures, and it's definitely some inspirational pictures. Okay.
The last question is, do you Do you deliver finished images, or do you ever deliver them raw shots for them to edit themselves?
So usually, of course, I deliver finished, already ready to use images, but I do also send them all raw, but just usually in JPEG, not in raw as like file, but more like, just JPEG, but not edited as well. I do not gatekeep, honestly. I do not have, I know that photographers usually charge separately for delivering all the photos, but honestly, I do not, because I wouldn't need them. I'm not going to use them. So I don't feel like there is a reason for me to keep them, Yeah.
Thanks, Tina.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.